Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Travis, and in today's video, I'm gonna go over my Disney Hidden Mickey pin collection. Check this out. It's a little bit heavy. So when you're out at the parks and you're looking for hidden Mickeys, you gotta remember that hidden Mickeys are probably one of the most highly faked pins out there. So I'm going to give you guys a couple things to look for when you're looking for hidden Mickey pins in the parks. So for example, I'm going to use this Ursula Villain parking sign pin. So if you flip it over and look on the back, you're going to want to look for a couple of things. So from 2013 until now, they started using the Mickey waffle pattern on the back of hidden Mickey pins. So you're going to want to make sure there's no border on the edge of the pin. So this pin, for example, you can see the Mickey waffle pattern is here, but it goes all the way to the edge. So there is no border that's bordering this pin. So that's a way that you can tell that this is a real pin. Another thing is the nubs. You see the nubs right up here? You got to make sure that those are raised a pretty good height. The fake ones, they'll have the nubs there, but they're really, really small. You can barely feel them. So look for those two signs. The bordering on the hidden Mickeys, make sure there's no bordering around the edges. Make sure the waffle pattern goes all the way to the ends and it comes off. And make sure that you can see the raised nubs here and that you can feel them really easily. And they're pretty sharp. Like I said, the fake ones, they're really, really tiny. You can barely feel them. So a few things I wanted to mention about hidden Mickey pins. Number one is when Stacy and I first started pin trading, that's what we did. We went around to the parks and we pin traded, and we were always on the hunt for whatever the new hidden Mickeys were for that year. So it was a lot of fun, and going hunting for hidden Mickeys, it's always like a treasure hunt. So you never know what you're gonna get, it's always a surprise, and it's always a lot of fun to try and find that one last pin that you need to complete that set. So here's a look at the first pin set that I wanted to show you guys. This is from the 2014 Wave B Mobile Phone Princess series. So over here you have Cinderella, Ariel, Jasmine, Belle, Rapunzel, and then you have the Chaser right here, and this one is Jasmine. So the Chaser pins for hidden Mickeys are always going to be just the silver tone finish, so it doesn't have the color fill in there. So usually with each hidden Mickey set, there's always a Chaser that usually goes with it. And on the back it has the Mickey waffle pattern, and remember what I told you about checking to make sure the Mickeys go all the way off to the sides. There's no border on this, and if you look at the nubs that are on the side of the pin post, those are raised to a good height. So this one is definitely real, and this is what you should be looking for if you're looking for this series. So which one of these princesses is your favorite? Can you guess which one's mine? And if you guess Ariel, you are correct. Stacy's is Jasmine. So the next set is the 2012 Princess Perfume Bottle series. Unfortunately, I don't have all of these. I'm still missing Cinderella, but these pins are really beautiful, and these ones are older. These, like I said, these came out in 2012. Here's a quick look at the back of the pin. It says Hidden Mickey Pin, 5 of 6. And like I said, this comes from 2012, so it doesn't have that Mickey waffle pattern on the back, but it does have the two nubs by the pin post, and those have a good height to them. So this set right here is one of our favorite sets because this was one of the first princess sets that we ever collected. So next up is the 2013 Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom parking lot signs. This set's a little bit different because this one actually has two chasers of Zurg and Cruella. And as you can see on the back of this pin, it has the Mickey waffle pattern. It goes all the way to the ends, and it has two nubs on the side of the pin post which are raised to a good height. I think this set is really cool. I like how they themed these pins after the villain parking lot sign, so I don't know, I like that. I think that's really cool. So next up is the 2014 Wave A Heroes parking lot signs from Walt Disney World. So these pins came out 1 year after the villains came out. The villains were first and then the heroes came out second. And the heroes only have one chaser, and that's the Mulan pin. Here's a quick look at the back. Looks good. It has the Mickey waffle pattern. It goes all the way to the ends, and it has the two nubs on the side of the pin post, and it's raised to the right height. So these two sets are probably one of my most favorite hidden Mickey pin sets. I don't know, I just think they're cool. They remind me of, when you go parking at Walt Disney World, and I don't know, I just really like it. So another tip or trick when you're out there hunting for hidden Mickey pins is if you're trading with cast members and the cast member asks you, hey, what kind of hidden Mickey pins are you looking for? Or what pins are you looking for in general? Always tell them. Because a lot of times, especially with hidden Mickey pins, they have refresher pins in their pockets or in their little pin trading bag or little pouch. And if you tell them which ones you're looking for and they have them, a lot of times they will take them out of their pockets and they will trade with you. So it's always good to let the cast member know which hidden Mickey pins you're looking for. So the next pin set that I have is the 2014 Wave A Up Hot Air Balloons. I think this pin set is really neat. Like, you just don't see pins like this. I mean, it's up and they're hot air balloons. I mean, they're just so cute. I like them a lot. And there's a quick look at the back of one of the Up balloon pins. So next up is the 2013 Wave B Patriotic Character pin set. This one's really cool because this has two chasers as well. It has Jessica Rabbit and it has Russell from Up. I really like these pins. They almost look like they're patriotic shields, to be honest with you. But I think Mickey looks great right here with his red, white, and blue. He looks great. Figment, Russell, you have Jessica Rabbit there. And here's a look at the back of one of the patriotic shield pins. It has the waffle pattern, it goes all the way to the end, and then the nubs are there and they look like they're raised to a good height. So next up we have the 2014 Wave A Colorful Pascal pin. So this is probably my most favorite pin set because we collect Tangled and Pascal is one of my favorite sidekicks. I just like how they're all different colors because he's a chameleon, so you have like the green one here, yellow, pink, orange, blue, and then you have the chaser right here. So the hardest one for me to find when we were searching for these was the pink one. We could not find the pink one for the life of us. It took us like a month to finally find it, but once we did, we were so happy because we finally got to complete that set. Here's a look at the back of one of the colorful Pascal pins. As you can see, it has the Mickey waffle pattern on the back, two nubs there that are raised to a good height, and then one pin post. Looks like there's a little bit of cork still on that pin post. So next up we have the 2019 Wave A Disney Villain set. So I'm missing two from this set. I do have Cruella, the Evil Queen, Ursula, and Hook, but I'm still missing Maleficent and the Queen of Hearts. But I collect villains, so anything with villains I'm going to try to collect it. But I think these are really cool. I feel like this pin style has been used in a couple of different pins for Cruella, so that's not that different. But the Evil Queen looks great, Ursula looks amazing, and I really like Hook. He has that smirk on his face like he's up to no good. Here's a close look at the back of one of the Disney Villain Hidden Mickey pins. This one only has one pin post there, but it has the Mickey waffle pattern on the back and it goes all the way to the ends. So next up is the 2019 Wave A Stylized Attraction pin set. So these Hidden Mickeys, I'm still missing a couple. I'm missing the Small World, the Monorail, the Haunted Mansion, and the Nautilus. I really did want, this was the one that I wanted the most, was the castle. So I think that one's really pretty. I like how it has the little sparkles there. That's really cool. And this one is for Thunder Mountain. And Thunder Mountain is one of my favorite rides at Magic Kingdom. So I'm really happy that I have these two. Do I want to collect the whole set? I mean, I really don't care for Small World. I do like the Monorail, the Haunted Mansion, and the Nautilus one I think would be really cool because I remember going on that ride when I was younger. So I think that would be a cool one to have. Did any of you guys go on the Nautilus when you were younger? Leave me a comment down below. Do you remember going on that? Like, it was cool. It was a submarine. It went underwater. I was like, this is pretty legit. So another great strategy to find hidden Mickey pins is to do one of our pin trading loops. I'm going to leave a link to them. It's either up here or up here. I always forget which side the card comes on. But we've done a Skyliner gondola pin trading loop and a boardwalk pin trading loop. And we have found great pins on both of those pin runs. So if you're looking for new hidden Mickeys, always go to the resorts because they're not really picked through so much and you have a lot better luck. So definitely do that if you have a chance. Next up is the 2018 Wave B Princess Crest pins. I think these pins are really cool. There's the chaser right there. But these represent different princesses. So over here you have Rapunzel, you have Cinderella here, Princess and the Frog, Ariel, this one's Snow White, and then this is the chaser, which is Snow White as well. Here's a quick look at the back of the Princess Crest pin. As you can see again, it has the Mickey waffle pattern, one pin post, and the two raised nubs. Here's a look at the 2019 Wave B Princess set. So there's 5 in this set. I'm missing one. Can you guess who it is? Yep, it's Ariel. Missing her. She's the last one I need. So princess pins and villain pins are the pins that Stacy and I mostly collect. And I think these ones came out really good. I think Mulan's face here looks really good. It's very detailed. I like the colors there. And I think the Belle one came out really nice. I think her face looks pretty good for a hidden Mickey pin. And then it has the enchanted rose in the vase. So I think this pin is really nice. And then you have Tiana right here. I think Tiana looks really good. I like the colors that they picked for this. Awesome. And then you have Rapunzel right here, and I think Rapunzel looks really great too. A lot of times when you're looking at hidden Mickey pins, like, it's hard to get all the details down because they're so tiny. But I think in this particular set, I think they came out really nice. What do you guys think? You guys think these princess pins came out good? I think so. Here's a look at the 2019 Wave C Bambi pins. So this chaser over here, this one's a little bit different. This is the chaser, and it kind of has like a purple fill to it. And I remember, like I was telling you in the other series, the chasers were like a silver finish. So they just started doing this in 2019 with the purple finish, and that means that this is the chaser for that set. So I'm still missing one pin from this set, and that is the Bambi with the mother pin. So I think that these pins came out really nice, especially for Hidden Mickey pins. I think the detail and the quality on these are great. Look at Flower there, looking so cute. I think the colors that they chose for these pins is great. I think Owl looks really, really good. And you got Thumper right here looking great, Bambi over here. I think that these pins came out really good. We don't necessarily collect Bambi, but I just thought that this set was really pretty, so I decided to get it. So another thing that I wanted to mention is that Hidden Mickey pins can be awesome traders, especially when they come out. So I'm going to give you a quick story here. When Stacy and I first started pin trading, we used to trade at the tables in front of Epcot at the pin store. There used to be 4 tables there. And we would get there first thing in the morning, and sometimes we would stay there all day. We would go from open to close, and we would just trade with people. And I remember this one time, this older gentleman, he was riding one of those motorized scooters, and he comes up and he's like, "Hey, do you guys have any of the Hidden Mickey pins?" We're like, "Yeah, we have a whole bunch of them." So he's looking through it and he's like, "Well, would you trade for all of these Hidden Mickey pins?" Because we almost had the complete set. We were only missing like 4 or 5 from that set. And we're like, "Yeah, we'll trade for all of them. What do you have to trade?" So he takes out his trader books, and there was this cool Disney Store UK sword and shield pin set. I'm gonna leave a picture of it right here. And I was looking at that, I was like, "Well, would you trade for this?" And he was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So it just goes to show you that people don't want to go all through the parks to try to find Hidden Mickeys if they can just bulk trade for it in one go. So he was happy, he got almost a complete set, which is what he was looking for. And we got to trade up to a limited edition signed by the artist pin set, which was amazing. And to this day, I have still not seen that pin set in anyone's trader books. So I feel like it was pretty rare. So like I said, don't sleep on Hidden Mickeys, especially when they come out, because they can be great traders. So next up is the 2019 Wave C Walt Disney World attraction signs. So I don't have the whole set of these, which I'm not sure if I'm going to get the whole set. I don't know, part of me, that's the collector side of me, wants to get the whole set, and then the other part of me that just wants to collect what I like only wants me to get these 2. They do have other pins in this set, like the Great Movie Ride and Dumbo, but these were the 2 that I wanted the most, was the Haunted Mansion here and Peter Pan's Flight, because Peter Pan's Flight is one of my favorite rides. I wanted to mention, here's a good sign of what I was talking about the quality of Hidden Mickey pins. Like, it's really hard to put details in these pins. Like, look at Peter Pan's face right here. There's no eyes or mouth. You got Wendy over here. There's no detail to her face. So I still love the pin, but you can just tell, like, with Hidden Mickey pins, it's really hard to put all the fine details on it. And that's why I think these princess pins came out so well, because the details on them are amazing. Just like this Bambi set, too. I think the details on these Hidden Mickeys came out really nice. Here's a quick look at the back of the Peter Pan's Flight Hidden Mickey pin. Next up, we have the 2019 Wave C Disney short films. So these are from like the old school black and white Disney films. I think these ones are super cute. I'm trying to get the whole set. Here's the skeleton dance right here. This one has Minnie. And then over here you have Mickey and Minnie with the horseshoe. I think these ones are super cute. I'm trying to get the whole set. And then the last Hidden Mickey pin that I have is the 2019 Wave B animated shorts pin. So I want to try and get the whole set because I think the new Mickey shorts are amazing. I think they're really, really good. So I don't have that many anymore because I just did a bulk trade for Hidden Mickeys for one of my Grail pins. So I'm going to put it right here on the left hand side so you can see what my collection used to be like. I want to show you guys real quick my completer Hidden Mickey pin set. So here's an example of a completer pin. This one right here is Dale. So this one goes with the Patriotic Shield set. So I'm gonna put this right over here next to the other Patriotic Shields. So this pin right here is the completer for this Patriotic Character Hidden Mickey pin set. So remember we talked about these. These are the chasers. So these go with the actual set that was released that same year. And then the completer pin comes out the year after. And this is the pin that completes the whole set. So to get these pins, these are usually a pin with purchase. So you have to spend up to a certain amount to be able to buy these. You can't just buy these by themselves. So usually if you spend $30 at the store, they'll ask you, hey, do you want to buy a mystery pin pouch for $2.95? And usually that's where you'll find these. So you have to spend a certain threshold, I think it's $30, and then you can buy a mystery pin pouch with the completer pins in them, and I believe that they're $2.95 per pin pouch. Here's a look at the back of the completer pin, and it will say Hidden Mickey pin, and then it has the slash and it says completer pin. It has the same Mickey waffle background, no borders, and it has the 2 nubs with 1 pin post, and the nubs have a good height to them. So here's another example of a completer pin. This one is Scar, and this goes with the villain parking lot signs for Walt Disney World. So like I said before, these are the chasers here that go with the actual set that was released that same year. And then they have the Chaser that comes out the next year. Let me go ahead and show you the back of this. So here's a close look at the back of the Scar Completer pin. It says Hidden Mickey pin on the back / Completer pin. So this is the completer pin for that set. It has the Mickey waffle background. And I don't know why, but for some reason this one does not have any pin nubs on the side. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and let me know in a comment down below which Hidden Mickey pin set was your favorite. If I had to choose mine, I think it would be the Pascal pin set, because we collect Tangled and I collect a little bit of Pascal, and it was just really cool that the Pascal pins were like different colors, so you know, he's a chameleon, he changes colors, so I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, thank you again so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye guys.